Hi everyone, long time no see. Thank you for joining me again for another video. I'm going to be shooting this one on the tablet, so I'm sorry if the sound sounds a bit tinny because my laptop died. So we're just going to make do with this because I really wanted to get back into it and bring you guys some more cool finishing videos. So stay tuned. So today I'm going to show you how to get that really cool turquoise finish that quite a few of you have requested from my Instagram page. I made up a really crude, see that there, it sort of imitates a door frame so that it's really easy to show you how to get the effect onto bare wood. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the paint that I use. I nearly always use cabinet and furniture paint from Home Hardware, just because I really like the finish and how it sands down and so on. This is in an amazing colour called Blue Bliss. So this is the one we're going to be using. So I'm going to do this on the fly, so hopefully you're going to be able to see it. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so imagine this is a door on your finished product. So the first thing we're going to do, dip in your paint and just apply really random strokes here and there. We'll put some down there, put some there, put some in there. Like really anywhere you want. Kind of tough to do this upside down. This is how we're going to do it. Maybe we'll get some down there. Drag it out a bit. Oh, just a quick note. I sanded this down just to a 120 finish after I put it together. Some down the sides. I'm not going to do it on the... let's come around this way. Do it with the other hand. See if we can do that. Just real random. Really random. How's that looking? I can see on the video. Let's go for some more up here. Good. See how random these strokes are going on? It's like there's really nothing to this. It's just, you know, wherever you want to put some. Okay, let's see how that looks. Good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now we got to wait for this to dry. Hey, I'm just going to go back over this with some more of the paints. It was kind of difficult to see from the thing, but you see here where there's that, it kind of stops there. We don't like that. I just want it to be more fluid. So that's better. I don't like harsh lines. It doesn't look right. So here we're going to do the same. Way easier for me to see when I'm actually looking at it from the front. And down here, we'll do that down there too. We'll go there. See this bit here, not happy with that. Basically, you see, we're just blending these harsh lines out. Oh, this here doesn't look good. Difficult to blend that one out down by the corner, so we'll just block that in. And we'll do some on the bottom there, like that. And just kind of blend it up. There, yeah, way easier to see when you're actually not sitting behind it. There we go. That's better. Just here as well. Let's just blend some of that out. Good. Doesn't matter whether it's on too thick or sort of semi-translucent or whatever, but I'm more happy with that now. Yeah, now it's a bit more fluid. Okay, so now we have our dry paint. The next thing is we're going to put the stain all over the top of the paint. I'm going to use 3 different color stains because it just gives more depth of color. The main one I'll be using is Minwax Provincial because that's my favorite. I'm going to use Minwax Red Mahogany. I normally like to use Red Oak, but I don't have any. And I'm going to use Varathane. Is this dark walnut? Yeah, dark walnut. Yeah, so just a darker one, a mid-tone, and one with some red tones. And we're just going to put these in the areas that doesn't have any paint. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to come around this side. It's easy for me to do. So I'm going to start with this Red Mahogany, and I'm only going to put this in a couple of areas, just using a rag. So I'm going to go maybe here, there. Yeah, I kind of like that. I was kind of a bit scared because I didn't have the Red Oak, but that's going okay. Let's go in here. Actually not as red as I thought it would be. Can you see where it's kind of taken where the paint isn't? Don't worry about that stuff that's gone on there. Shall we do a bit of red somewhere else? Yeah, let's, because I'm kind of liking this. Let's do some, oh, can't see. Let's go some up here. Yeah. So that's the mahogany. I'm going to go with the dark one. Now the darker colours, the darker stain colours I like to use on the edges. So we'll do that there. Come on, get in there. I'll get some going down there. Oh, this is actually quite thick. It's an older can, but never mind. It'll still work. Where else can we put some? Let's go down here and down here. Let's go some up here and there. And let's do a touch there. So not too much of these other 2 colours here. Screw it. It's got some on there. Move that one out the way. Now, my favourite one is the Provincial, and with this one we're just going to whop it all over. So dip it in and go absolutely all over everything. So let's move this out the way because you can't see it. See, that's blending in that dark walnut there. Let's dip some more. Get that going on there. Should probably have used a bigger cloth. I didn't chop enough t-shirts up, which is what I do when I'm doing this. You can use a brush to put it on. I just, like for this, it's just easier to just go in with the cloth. Can you see what this Provincial is doing to the paint colour? It is totally changing that lovely turquoise. Really mutes it down. Actually, Provincial is one of my favourite stains for using as a glaze over the top of everything. So basically all I'm going to do, I'm just going to carry on over the whole lot. And I'll probably finish this off camera so it's easier for me to see. But yeah, all you need to do, get your Provincial, go over the whole lot. And I'll be back when I've got the Provincial done and I've wiped off any excess. Okay, so now we've got the Provincial wiped on all over, and I have to say I love it. I love how the darker colour stains here. Oops, not blended that one in too clever. Let's just do this a bit more. Yeah, I love how the darker stains and the red tones just give it a bit more interest. So, with this all covered in stain, just wipe off the excess, and really you need, this is the real pain in the neck bit, you need to leave this to dry. So it's always a good idea if you've got another project to do, because there's a lot of drying steps for this one. So once this is dry, we're going to go on to the next step. So now we've got the stain over top of the paint, that's all dry. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back in and we're going to give that turquoise some more definition, because what the stain does, obviously it mutes the colour. And if you're going to paint a piece of furniture this gorgeous turquoise colour, you want it this gorgeous turquoise colour. Of course it's perfectly alright to leave like this, but this last step just adds a bit more interest. So we're not going to paint loads over the top, and I'm just going to come to the side so that I can see where it needs to go. A bit tricky doing it upside down in a camera, but not too much paint on your brush, because all we're going to do is just touch some areas. So where do I think? This bit here. I'm going to go there. Let's give this bit some definition here. Certainly a bit up the top. Let's go in there. Oops. Where else can we go? Let's just do some in the middle. But see what I'm doing? All I'm doing is literally, I'll say literally too much again, is just highlighting some of these turquoise areas. Let's go down here. And it just gives another depth of colour. We'll just do a bit on the bottom. Where can we do? Oops, dripped a bit there. So we'll go in there. Yeah, I like that. And there, oops. That wasn't an oops, as Bob Ross would say. It was a happy accident. I'm a frog in my throat as well. Okay. Let's do one last bit here. Corner. How's that looking? Do we need a bit more? Maybe. Let's do a bit more at the top. I mean, this is all down to personal preference. If you're trying this on your own piece of furniture, it's not really a technique you can go wrong with. You put as much or as little on as you like. Perfectly okay to go over the stain with paint. There. Yeah, I like how that looks. Excuse me. Winter cough today. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm liking how that looks. Let me see if I can get this. There. That's a better view. You can see, look at my head here. Hello. But yeah, you can just see a bit better where the colour's just a bit more intense here and so on. So we're going to let this dry again, and then I'm going to show you what I would use to clear coat this, just to keep the colour nice and intense. Cool, so now this is dry, I'm going to show you what I would use to clear coat, and where did I put it? Here, and it is Helmsman Spa Urethane. It's kind of, now ignore this brush. Do not ever finish your furniture with a $1 brush like this. Seeing as this, I'll probably, I don't know, I might even make it into a tray, who knows. But this is really just going to show you, because this is oil based, I typically discard my brushes after a couple of uses because I hate cleaning up oil based things, and I'm just being lazy. I don't want to bring out a new brush just for a small project like this, so I'm just going to whop them on, and you can just see. Yeah. I love this stuff. It's a lot thicker than poly, and it does smell. But if you're anything like me and you're totally now oblivious to the smell of stain and top coat, then it's fine. There, can you see that? It just really brings that colour out here. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I don't really want to waste this. I think I'm going to make it into a tray. So I'm going to carry on clear coating this, and when it's done, I'll show you the final product. This is finally all dry, and look how gorgeous that sheen is on top of that. Really brings the colours out on this too. And that's really all there is to doing this finish on a piece of furniture. I hope you found it useful. It's one of my favourite finishes for sure. You don't have to use the turquoise. You can use a nice bone red would actually be really good with this. But yeah, thank you again for watching. It's been really good to be back actually, and I will bring you another video next week. Bye for now.